2017. So what is Power Up Your Business? So Power Up Business, your business was started in 2017 as a partnership, like I said, between the city and Community College of Philadelphia. Our goal was to strengthen neighborhoods, commercial corridors, by supporting small business owners with free. I like to say no cost, but there is actually a cost there because as citizens of the city of Philadelphia, you are paying for them through your taxes. And we're very grateful to be able to bring them to you and to small business owners free of charge because you pay your taxes every day. But our goal was to strengthen neighborhoods, also support small business owners with free trainings to help them. What kind of businesses do we work with? We work with everything from those businesses on a business corridor, retail shops, to online businesses, to businesses that are home-based, to small manufacturers, all different types of businesses. I should add, as we go forward, if you have any questions, feel free to ask those questions and they will be forwarded to me through the chat and I will be glad to answer those. This is meant to be a forum to help you to understand what our program does and how we can help you. So Power Up Your Business basically has 3 programs. The first is the Store Owner Series, and those are independent workshops. They are no charge, like I said previously, and you're going to hear that a lot. And they cover basic business topics for small business owners. They are independent of our other programs. They are one-offs, I like to call them. So basically, they are a workshop on a specific business topic. We run about 4 of those each month. They're all listed on the Power Up Your Business part of the Philadelphia Community College website, and I'm going to show you that information as we move forward. So store owners are the first option for any small business owner or startup. Our independent store-owned series workshops will cater to businesses that have been operational, but also businesses that are just starting and looking for a little bit of information. And I'll go through a little bit more of that as we move forward. The second part of Power Up Your Business is what we call industry best practices. Industry best practices are specific series to help small business owners in specific industries. And you can see the industries that we're covering right now. We do a manufacturer's best practice for those people who are maybe makers and now looking to turn that into manufacturing for their business. We do a restaurant best practices series, which is a series of 6 continuous workshops on the restaurant business and how to move forward and grow your restaurant business. We have also done export, excuse me, as a industry best practice series. And that's a series of workshops for obviously businesses who want to either export more or import more. And then a real new one for us, and we'll be doing this again in the spring again. We've done 2 of them and they've been quite successful, is e-commerce for small business. All of these are series, so they are between 6 and 7 classes. Sometimes we even do a 10 class if the topic is big enough. And to get the most of those industry best practice series you have to attend them all. And we do offer a certificate if you attend them all. And I should say they are also no charge. We do like to have businesses that are operational for our industry best practices series, but from time to time, especially with our restaurant best practices, we will allow new businesses into that. So going back to our store owner series, that's for anyone. You can live anywhere. their individual workshops. I'll show you how to get to those. The industry best practices, it'll state when you register, whether they're for operational businesses or they include operational and startup businesses. Which brings me to the most important program that we have in Power Up Your Business, and that is our peer learning program. This is a 12-week program for small business owners. It is 36 hours, and it is for you to practice, learn, and gain more skills within your business. It is a foundational help for small business owners to get them to the next level. It is free, and you do have to apply. You cannot just register for them like the store owner series or the industrial best practices series. I should say industry best practices series. This one, you do need to apply. We have a team of experts. So all of our experts we're very proud of. They have education background, but they also have either owned small businesses or have worked directly with small businesses for most of their life. They are all experienced entrepreneurs out there, and they teach practical knowledge. So their model is based on what is actually happening in the real world. I should add, in addition to that, if you go into the 12-week program, you also get coaching support, which is also general support and financial coaching. If there are any questions at this time, please feel free. Okay. And you can ask questions at the end if you need to. So going back to our first thing we talked about with our store owners workshop series. And here's an example of 2 workshops we have coming up: personal and business credit. And that will be on August 22nd at 10 a.m. It is an online workshop. I should mention that our store owner series, we both do in person and online. And then it just so happens that the workshop following that, financing your business, your small business, is also online. And those are on August 28th. You can see that link down the bottom. And if you're interested in that program, you can go to it through that link. We can also send these slides out to you if necessary, or you can get the recording and just pull them from there. So that is the store owners work series. There are many more workshops already up and listed in our website for that. And you just sign up, register for them, and go. I can tell you that we will be doing a couple workshops with the Free Library of Philadelphia coming up also, and just check on the website for those. So this brings me to the industry best practices. And our next series coming up is our restaurant best practices series. Like I said, we will be doing an e-commerce one in the spring. We're also looking into the possibility of doing a workshop for businesses who are hairdressers, salons, and barbers. So those series are usually 6 consecutive classes, like the one for restaurant best practices, which is coming up in October, on October 10th. And it basically covers the following: foundations, your location and your financing of your restaurant business, management and operations. We talk about menu engineering, 4 walls marketing, and then technology and digital marketing for your business. So as you can see, you're getting a wide range of important things. And then we finish it all up with metrics and profitability. As you can see, they are 10 a.m. to 12. And they, like I said, are free. This particular industry best practice is open to anyone, whether you are in business or are just starting up. And To do that, you just register for it. Again, I'm going to show you how to register for it. You can see that they are 10 a.m. to 12, and they are on every Tuesday morning from those time periods of 10 to 12. So that brings us to what I call our big program, and that is our peer learning based experience. This is a very in-depth program for small business owners. Like I said, it is 12 weeks. It is 36 hours of programming. So it basically takes part on Wednesday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. So it's 3 hours each week. And it is held at all our different locations at different times of the year. As you see in red there, we will be doing a totally online one in January, which is sort of our winter spring one. And we will be holding, a PIDC information session on that one in the future. I do want to talk about the topics that we cover. We basically cover marketing, understanding your financials, building and running your business. We do a business model. You do a business assessment on your business. And then what you do during this particular peer learning program is you work on goals. So we ask, after you've done your evaluation of your business in the first couple of classes, for you to set goals. And we look for the 3 top goals that you're having within your business. So those could be anything from, I'm a home-based business and now I want to now rent a store. Or I have a store and I'm looking for better marketing ideas. Or my finances are just all mixed up. We all know that small business owners start their businesses because they're good at something. They're good at either making or selling or a product or a service. But oftentimes when we get started, we really don't think of those behind the scenes things like financing, like bookkeeping, like marketing for their business. And we do realize that many businesses are very small entities. It may be single entrepreneurs who started this business and are looking for growth now that they've had their business up and running for a year or so and are looking to grow and build that business. So all the topics in this course are covered. And then you work on these goals along with tactics to develop a tactical improvement plan with timeframes. So like I said, a goal could be that I want to improve my marketing and I don't really have time to do it on my own, or I do have time to do it on my own and I just don't have a schedule set up to do it, or I don't know how to set a schedule up, or I don't know how to operate any kind of online presence. So those could be goals that you're working on within your business. Now, how do we help with this? You're going to get the instruction during class, but you're also going to get something which I find is the most valuable part of the program, and that is individual coaching. So you will get 8 individual hours of coaching outside the classroom, one-on-one at timeframes that you set with your business coach, which is assigned to you. To work on your goals, work on your tactics, and work on the timeframes of completing them. So in a soup to nuts, that's basically what our small business program is. So in order to be part of the peer learning program, you need to apply for it. And our applications are coming up for our next class, which will start on September 13th. Like I said, from 6 to 9 p.m. And that will be held at our new CATSI Center in West Philadelphia, a beautiful new facility on Wednesday nights. You must fill out that application by August 25th, which is coming up real quickly. Below is the link in order to sign up for and to apply for the peer learning program. I might add that we also have over 420 graduates of the program who have gone through the program, and their average revenue growth in the first year after completion of the program has been right around 30%. So there are some requirements for our peer learning program, which is not part of the other two programs, which I mentioned earlier. First of all, you must be a business in the city of Philadelphia. And the reason for that is this peer learning program is financed by the city of Philadelphia. So we can only allow businesses that are in Philadelphia to be part of that program. If you want to go to the manufacturer's best practices or the store owner series, you're welcome to do that. But for the peer learning program, you must be in the city of Philadelphia. So what does that mean exactly? So you could have a location in Philadelphia of your business and live outside the city, but your business is located in the city of Philadelphia. That is also you're very able to do that. And your business, if it's home-based, must be in the city of Philadelphia. So if it's in your home, you definitely need to be in those confined to the city. You must be in business for this particular program for 1 year, because this is really taking the next step for your business. So the goal here is to really increase your business, to help you develop these goals, tactics, and accomplish these goals through the tactics you have created. So we need you to be operational for at least 1 full year. So I always hate this third bullet that we have here, a minimum of 1 full-time equivalent employee. So really all that means is we don't want part-time businesses, we want full-time businesses, because you as the owner, if you're the only person within the business, can be part of our program. So we do take single entrepreneurs. You must have revenue of less than $1 million. So we are looking for small business owners. We're looking for those local small businesses that are looking to be uplifted and looking to grow. Participants must be the owner or decision maker. Now, why do we put that in there? Very simply for the following reason. You may have a business that has 2 or 3 people or even 10 people in it, and you have one person that is a manager who is responsible for the whole operation of your business. They could be the participant. But in most cases, we like to have the owner as our participant in that program. So how do you fill out your application? First, you complete the online application, and then you are going to be asked for the following things. You are going to be asked for a profit and loss statement or of a copy of your most recent taxes. So for the next one coming up, obviously, it would be for this past year's 2022's taxes, because you obviously have not filed for 2023. You must have a commercial activity license. We like to call it a CAL. That's the way the city refers to it. It is a license to do business in the city of Philadelphia or with the city of Philadelphia. It is a totally free license. It is a commercial activity license. If you do not have one, that does not preclude you from applying to the program. You can apply, and then we will give you some ways to get a hold of the revenue department to get that CAL license if you do not have one. That commercial activity license used to be under a different name, and you did used to have to pay for it. So some of those licenses are still out there, and just let us know. It is a city license, a commercial activity license. It used to be called the business privilege license. So if you have a business privilege license, then you're good to go. And then the third, and I think is the most important part of being accepted into the peer learning program for us is the following. You must get a support letter from one of the following organizations, from a city council office. Why do we ask that? Because it's nice to know your city council people and what area you're in. If you need help with licensing or inspections or any of those other items, it's good to know your city council offices. You can get your support letter from them. You can get it also from a CDC, which is a community development corporation. There are plenty of those around the city of Philadelphia. You can get it from a CDFI like PIDC, and there's many other CDFIs out there. You can also get it from a Chamber of Commerce. So as I mentioned, here's CDFI is listed as PIDC. A community development corporation is LA21. They're on Lancaster Avenue. Mount Airy CDC is another one, or a Chamber of Commerce like the African American Chamber of Commerce. And I know they're holding a big event tomorrow. It's a good time to connect and talk to them if you're looking for a letter. After all this information is in, then we bring it back to our offices and we have a committee that meets, and then we accept the final businesses into our program, our peer-based learning program. We will never take more than 25 businesses into that program at one time. We run 3 peer learning programs per year. If you do not make it into this coming one in September, there is the option of the one in January. Sometimes we will ask businesses to defer and let some other businesses in. If you apply and you are not accepted for whatever reason, please reach out to me and I'll give you my information at the end, and we'll work on getting you in eventually. One of the main reasons, or the biggest reason why businesses do not get in, is they're only operational for 6 months or 7 months. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't apply, because within the next year, you will be available, or I should say, you will be eligible to go into the program. We do keep all applications. We have a running list of applications for small businesses wanting to go into our peer learning program. And I should emphasize also, the first thing you need to do is complete this online application. It's very simple. It only will take you 15 or 16 minutes. Answer the questions as best as you can, and then we will follow up with a power up email talking about those other things that I just spoke about and how to get them and where to get them. Good example is if you're looking for end of year taxes, if you are a single entity LLC, it's just the C form from your taxes. We're not looking for your personal taxes. It's just a specific form that deals with your business. So apply, then you'll get all that other information on what else you need, and then you'll have some time in order to accumulate those things before the start of the class in September. I might also add that we have started the following process to add more to the peer learning program. We do a interview once you are among the businesses we feel like we might accept into the program. We do like a 45-minute online interview with you to really get an idea of what your business is and what your business is doing. So as we move forward, this is how to apply. So you want to apply for any of the programs by going to ccp.edu/powerup. There'll be a list of different things that I spoke about earlier. The store owner series, with a button to push that if you want to go to workshops. There will be a button Also for industry best practices, if you're interested in that, and you do have to register for industry best practices, but you do not have to supply all those extra things that we said. And there will also be a button on that particular web page for the peer learning program. My name is Chris Hess. That's really my last slide that I have for you today. I want to open it up for questions. If anyone has any questions about the program, I see Marla has come back on. You can reach us also online at powerup@ccp.edu, or you can give me a call. That's my direct number at 215-501-4469. If there are questions, I am welcoming them. And if you have any questions about the program, and if I move too fast, please feel free. I'm going to stop the share now so I can see everybody. Oh, I guess there we go. And Marla, are there any questions out there? You're muted, Marla. I'm sorry.
You know, I am such a fan of the community college and what it has been able to do with small businesses. And so PIDC, we have been a champion of Power Up Your Business from the very inception. This is, as Christopher mentioned early on, this program is free to you, the business owner, but it is funded through the city's sugary beverage tax. So every time you buy a soda or something that has sugar in it in Philadelphia, what you're paying, this is your tax dollars at work. So when people say, well, where are my tax dollars going? I pay these taxes. How are they helping us? This is one of those ways it is helping you. The city recognizes that Philadelphia has just a multitude of particularly small businesses. And you hear all the time that small businesses are the backbone of any economy. That is absolutely true. You're in every neighborhood, you're on every block, you're in every community. And so this is the city's way of supporting small businesses by making these programs, these initiatives available to you free of charge. Businesses absolutely cannot grow without business education knowledge. You can do it for a little while and you can get fooled by thinking the business is growing on its own. It really takes business education. It really takes business education to help you grow your business, to scale the business, to be able to understand when you make decisions in the business. So when do you start hiring people because you as the business owner are doing too much? Because you can get to a point as the business owner where you're doing more than you should be doing and it stifles the growth of the business. And sometimes you don't know when those inflection points are. This program helps you understand the value of business education. What is good marketing? What is good financials? How do you put together good financials? How do you track your inventory? How do you know when you should be hiring new people? What's the next critical hire that you make? What are you thinking about how to grow the business? What was your original vision? Because you, as the entrepreneur, you had a vision about starting this company and how you wanted it to grow. This program is going to help you take your business to the next level. So, any questions? Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah. And Marla expressed it even better than I can. What we give also is that individual coaching. And I want to emphasize that. So as you go through the course and you're working on your goals, and maybe finance is really a problem for you, you're going to get 2 hours of financial coaching. That's one-on-one between you and the financial coach. Nobody else sees it. You know, they go over any kind of problems you're having in order to get your finances into the right way, so you can go to someone like PIDC and get that loan that you need to build and grow your business. Or, you know, maybe you're having problems with your marketing and you can't get those things scheduled right, or you're, you know, sort of messed up with Instagram or Facebook or X as we know it now, and you don't know how to really get those things straightened out and put them in a time frame so you can actually work within your business. This class, these classes will help. This peer learning program will help you with those problems that you have within your business. And I strongly believe in this program. I was in small business for many, many years. As I told you in the beginning, I worked with small businesses for over 12 and 13 years. And this program really provides that sort of backbone of looking at your business from the outside in. We all do whatever we do within our business, whether it's a product or a service, really, really well. We all know how to, you know, provide that product, provide that service to our customers. But we don't look at those back end things a lot of times that you need to in your business. And this is a way to step back, to look at your business from the outside and then look into it. And it's only once a week. It's 3 hours. And I should add, at the end of this whole program, you're also going to get that business coach to use for 1 year after completion of the program. If you complete
that's great.
it,
Isn't that great?
yeah, to reach out to that coach anytime you want. And you're also going to do a presentation at the end of the class on your business and one of those goals, and also the tactics in order to complete that goal. Now, one of the reasons we actually give that extra coaching after graduation is simply this. You may have a goal that could take over a year to complete. And we want you to be able to reach out after completing that program and get that help and advice that you need.
So you're not out there on your own.
Yeah, exactly. Many businesses, and Marla was really great at defining this for me in the last sort of information session that we had. And that is, as small business owners, we feel like we're alone. We feel like we can't reach out. We can't talk to anybody. We don't know where to go to get those answers we need. Peer learning provides that avenue for you to get that knowledge, but also to talk to other business owners. It's very secure. We make those attending the class known up front that anything that's in that class stays in the class. We don't talk about the businesses in the class outside of class, but they can provide those other students in your class, those other businesses, valuable information about what went right for them and what went wrong. And maybe you won't make those mistakes up front.
Chris, you know what I'd like to do? I'm gonna ask people what brought you to the information session today. Raise your hand and we will unmute you. I see the people who are here on the call. What is it that brought you here, whether you are starting a business, whether you're already in business, whether you're having a particular challenge in your business? Maybe you didn't know anything about it and someone shared this today's information session. So I see some people on the call.
Don't be shy.
Tell me, don't be shy. I'll call you out.
So that's
okay, there's a hand.
There you go.
All right, there's Zella.
Go ahead, Zella. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Zella, what brought you here today?
Hi, I came because I wanted assistance, and I still need assistance. I've been working as an artist I guess for about since 2017 myself. And now this year I finally declared my business, and it just seems that there's a whole lot of information, and trying to get it funneled in an order that you can just kind of peck at piece by piece, in an orderly fashion, just is so needed, because you have creative aspirations that you're looking to, and then there's the finance side and the other 6 sides, and it's like, okay, which one do I attach first? And you really want to attack it strategically so that your business is placed well and well protected.
That's right. Let me just say, every business needs business education. Every business needs help, from the Fortune 500 companies that are bringing in like billions of dollars. Those CEOs, they get help. They are not out there on their own. They just have enough money to be able to hire all of the consultants that they need. But every business owner needs help. What we recognize in this program is that you may not have the resources, the financial resources, to be able to hire all of the consultants. So this program brings you those subject matter experts. So some of the same advice that billion-dollar corporations get, you'll be able to get in this program free of charge. All right, so I'm going to call on somebody else. Go ahead, Chris. Who else is going to raise their hand and tell us why you came today?
I want to say to Zella, first of all, thanks for coming on. You should apply definitely for the peer learning program, even if you're not a year quite yet. I think it's a good fit for you, and you'll be a year shortly, believe me. And I should want to also state that if you don't have huge revenues, don't worry about that. We look at your revenue, but that's not the main purpose here. We look at growth potential, and that's really what we want from small business owners. We want businesses that have the potential to grow, to build, and all businesses have that potential. It's just, are they going to get the advice they need? Are they going to get the help they need? So please apply. I think you're a good fit for the program. And thank you for sharing with us.
Yes.
We also, I should say, we had a art studio 3 classes ago from South Philadelphia. She had an art studio. She's an artist, but she also sells other people's artwork. So that's another piece. After you graduate this program, we have 420 graduates, and you can connect with them after graduation. And it's a great alumni that you can interact and ask questions, and maybe your paintings can go through her, her studio or whatever for sale.
Who else is on here? Tell us why you joined us this afternoon. Raise your hand, or I'm going to call you out. We lost one person. I guess when I said we were going to call them out, they
get
said,
scared.
"Oh no," they get scared. All right, who's the next person I'm going to call on? I'm going to call on Jonathan. Jonathan, tell us why you joined us today. Can you unmute yourself, Jonathan? Unmute yourself and let us know why you
You're
joined
still
us
muted,
today.
Jonathan. It should be in the bottom corner. He's trying.
Wow, Jonathan.
Oh, there you go.
Now we just need you to unmute yourself.
We got 2 Jonathans on there.
I know he's probably on a phone. And
Jonathan, one is
oh,
unmuted.
there. Okay, he's unmuted. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Can you hear me?
We
Yes.
can just talk up a little.
Okay, hold on one second.
So tell us why you joined us today.
Yes, I joined because it's just exactly what you were talking about. I need business education. I think I'm at a point where I need to I would like to grow to go to the next level. And I'm one of those people that you were talking about that at times I'm doing everything and I don't have time to grow. And so
Yes.
So
that's,
what's your business, Jonathan?
I have a delivery service.
Oh, great.
Oh my gosh. And you're doing everything, right? You're stocking, you're driving, you're packaging, your
Yes.
logistics is detail oriented, and you need
Yes.
help.
Yes, I do need help, and I really would like to go to the next level. And I think this program would really be a value add for me so that I can go to the next level and just learn when I need to well, I know I need to delegate now because I can't, well, I'm doing everything and it's hard to do everything and grow at the same time. So I think this is a
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and
Jonathan, go ahead. Go ahead, Chris.
yeah, and I might add, Jonathan, that's very common for small business owners. What is also very common for small business owners is giving away tasks is very difficult for small business owners. So there's certain things that you, as a single entrepreneur or a small business owner, you can't do on your own, and they have to be handed off at some point to other people who maybe are contractors for you or working with you, or they could even be an intern. We have an intern on today who's helping out PIDC. So there's a lot of ways to get that help. We want to be there for you. I would recommend that you apply. Definitely, you seem to fit right into the criteria we're looking for. Our next class will be in West Philadelphia. I like to push the next class for two reasons. One, because it's the next class, and it's also in person. I really like the in-person class a lot because you get to meet with the instructors on a weekly basis. Your coaches, you're still going to talk to online about one-on-one, or you can meet with them at your business or a coffee shop or whatever. As you go through the course, you set those times with them. And the financial coach also, you can meet with them one-on-one. So it's a great program to really help you uplift, to build, to grow your business. And we also, when we do our interview process, once you've applied, we also try to pair you with a coach that fits your needs. So we do that little interview for 45 minutes for a couple of different reasons. One is to get to know who you are as a business, but also to find those weak spots within your business and to pair you with a coach that really can help you. I might also add that if your coach doesn't fit with what you're doing after you've done a few sessions with them, you can switch to another coach within our program. I also want to say, and Marla talked about small businesses and how they can't hire these things that the CEOs of big companies do. At least one of our instructors, and I know more than one of our instructors, works on a full-time basis with large companies. So he works with small businesses, but he also works with large companies. So he sees it on both ends, and he gets paid a lot of money to do that with those big companies. And he does it for us with small business owners because that's his passion. He
That's the
loves working with
passion.
small business owners. Yep. Yep.
So I'm going to call
So thank
somebody
you,
else
Jonathan.
now. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Zella. I'm going to call on Angela now. Angela, unmute yourself and tell us what drew you to today's information session. Tell us if you're an entrepreneur, you have a business already, or what your special challenge is. Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, everybody. I was hoping you didn't call on me. But since
Great.
you have, since you have, really, I was being curious. I got the email. I wanted to learn more about PIDC's work. I learned that it's a CDFI. I had no idea that that was the case. And now about Power Up Your Business, how the sugar tax is being used. And yes, like everybody else who's on this session, I too need more business education, but really I was being curious to see if this is something that I should pursue. And so much of what you had to say, Chris, is relevant to my work, and I am interested. However, full time, I work in a nonprofit, so I'm not exactly sure if that is something that, or nonprofit are groups that you're working with, but I'm very interested.
So the answer to your question is we do take nonprofits. So
Oh.
we know that nonprofits have so you're still earning money as a nonprofit.
You're still a business.
You're still a
Yeah,
business.
You're a business.
Yeah.
So yes, we do take nonprofits. I'm not going to say that we have had a ton of nonprofits in our program, but I could say of the 420, we've had at least 15 nonprofits over the years in the program. Everything applies that we're doing because you are a business and you can be a growing business. I always like to laugh about when people talk about NFL football and the NFL. Okay, most people don't realize this, but the NFL as a league, as a huge business, is a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like hospitals and so forth. Yes.
Yes, exactly. They are businesses. So
yes,
there's nothing wrong with a nonprofit learning how to grow and generate more revenue. Because the more revenue you can generate, the more services you can provide, the more people you can reach, the more people you can help, right? You got to have money. I've had people say to me, we're not trying to raise money. Why not? Why not? You know, it takes money to be able to provide these services. And so the more money you have available to you, the more people you can help. So
Marla,
Thank you.
thanks for calling on me after all. And and for that response to both you, I will pursue this. Thank you.
nice,
yeah,
great.
yeah. I think you should apply. Definitely, you would be a good fit. And remember, what we talk about is goals and goal setting, and like there are no businesses that are more goal oriented than nonprofits. They have very specific goals for their business growth. And this is what we do. We try to help those businesses who have that special need. And again, I would encourage everyone on the call to apply. If you meet the criteria, even if you're a little bit short on years, apply, because you can get into the next class. We do 3 a year. We do 2 in person, 1 online. So we're glad to have you, Angela. Thank you for coming.
And
appreciate it.
I love that the classes rotate around the city. And
Yes.
so they've got West Philadelphia, right, Chris?
Yeah, so
Right
we
at
do
40
West Philadelphia. We do online.
The campus is at what, 47th and Market?
48th, 48th and Market,
40th and
and there is
Market,
free parking.
free parking. Where's the other campus?
Yeah, so we also do at Northeast Regional Center, which
Northeast
is at
Regional Center,
1290 Townsend Road in
which
Philadelphia.
is, oh my gosh, the building is out. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Where else?
Yeah.
That's 2 campuses.
We do them at our Center City location, and we're
Center
in
City,
the
where's
CBI
Center
building.
City? CBI,
is
where's that
18th
located?
18th and Cal Hill.
That's a
And
beautiful
then we
building
also do the
also.
class online.
Do you do
So-
South Philadelphia anymore?
So we will be doing South Philadelphia. We do not have a campus
What
in
about
South Philadelphia.
what about Northwest?
So we are doing a contract, just to answer South Philadelphia, first of all. Well, we do a contract with a building to use their building in South Philadelphia, and that will be coming up in next year.
Nice.
And unfortunately, we do not have a Northwest Philadelphia location anymore,
Oh,
but we are working into a partner to assist us in having a location in Northwest Philadelphia.
great, great. That's
I-
great.
Yeah.
I've been to all of them. I've been to all of them. All right.
Yeah,
So, all right. So we
unfortunately,
have,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I wanted to get one person, Bakari. I saw that hand go up and then go down. Bakari, what drove you to today's information session? Yes. Tell
Hi,
us.
everyone.
Hi.
So I actually did not mean to raise my hand, but
That's all right. We were going to get you anyway.
So I'm actually the program coordinator at Germantown United CDC. And so
Oh,
we
great.
work a lot with giving out business resources to different businesses along the Germantown and then Shelton Avenue corridor. And so I was just here to just learn more about the resources and the different programs that you guys offer. And it was great to hear like what you guys do and how we can try to connect some residents to
Absolutely.
program.
But so all of the
So,
businesses
Bakari-
along the corridor, send them to us. All the businesses
Yeah.
because we do business along the Germantown corridor, along the Shelton Avenue corridor, but also Germantown United. We work with Germantown United because there's a woman who is your executive director now, right? She was the deputy executive director for a long time. And and I can't remember her name. What's her name?
Emily Doley. Yes,
That's right.
she's amazing.
That's right. That's right. So I met Emily years ago. When you all were sponsoring some event, I think in a bank on Germantown Avenue. So this could be an opportunity even for Emily to go through as she continues to grow Germantown United. And so in addition to
Yeah.
telling the businesses on the corridor about it, this could be an opportunity for Emily also.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah,
she
and-
definitely sent it to me just to look at it and like, this is great. So we will definitely
Tell
be
her
in
we gave her a
contact
shout out today for the great work you're doing up there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I want to, while we still have everyone on the line, I want to tell everybody that we've had quite a few businesses from Germantown and from your CDC over the course of the last couple of years. And we appreciate it. And I should also mention that Community Development Corporation, CDCs, do tremendous work for small business owners.
Yes,
We
absolutely.
love to pass people on to them for extra help in their individual small communities within our greater Philadelphia community. So thank you, Bakari, for coming on. And thank you for, raising that hand unintentionally because you got to plug it for Germantown.
Gotta plug it. Gotta plug it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you, Bakari. So now it is 1:02. We are 2 minutes over our end time. We really do thank everyone for coming. We hope you have learned something that you didn't know before you came on. We hope you are as excited for Power Up Your Business as we are. This is a program that's ongoing. So you see, we've got 3 locations. So if one location doesn't work for you, there's another location. But I will say the locations do not offer the program simultaneously. So
That's
you've
correct.
got to pick it when it's at that location. And if you miss that location and you have to be at that location, then you've got to wait for it to go through the other locations and then it'll come back around. So with that, Christopher, it is, go ahead.
Yeah, and apply anyway, even if it's not at your location next, apply, because then you can say, in the questions, it also asks, where would I like to go most? So,
Great.
yeah.
So Christopher, it's always a pleasure working with you. It's always a pleasure being able to talk about Power Up Your Business and see all of how many you said it's like 400 business owners who have
420.
who have already completed this initiative. And also to the great PIDC intern, Lachey, thank you for doing an amazing job on today's webinar. I know you're sitting there with Jasmine because I see your lips. So thank you, Jasmine. It's always a pleasure. She is the one who keeps us on spot, on the mark with everything. So again, every information session we offer is just before an application deadline. So for Power Up Your Business, you got this one today. You're going to get another one on September. What's that next one? October.
Right.
October 26th.
It's October. Yeah. Yeah.
October 26th, we're going to do another one at 2:30 in the afternoon. So please make sure you are going on the PIDC website, looking at everything that we have to offer. Make sure you're registering. Make sure you sign up for our newsletter and then follow us on all of our social media and follow Community College on its social media platforms also. So with that, we thank everybody for coming. We look forward to hearing from Christopher that you have applied and are looking forward to being in the next cohort. So with that, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful Tuesday.
Thank you, Marla, as always.
See ya. Bye.
See you later now. Have a great day, everybody. Grow your business.